Hello, everyone. I am Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It's Saturday, and the UEC is doing their campaign event, and they've let me hang out to film it for them. So I appreciate everybody in the UEC for allowing me once again to film these excellent battles. This one is the Bloody Lane. The sunken road at Antietam was a pivotal point of the battlefield. And we're here. So the Mighty 88, the 8th Alabama, and the 8th Florida taking on the 52nd New York and the 20th New York. Now, they tell me the Union does not get guns in this battle, but the Confederates do. Now, historically, the Confederate guns were at the Piper Farm right there behind us. But that seems an awful long way away. So I'm trying to figure out where they might be. Union is up here by the auto farm. So that's where they start the battle here. Everybody knows this battlefield well from other previous battles. So where are those Confederate guns? Does anyone have a gun on this battle? I guess is the question. I mean, there is artillery back here. Is it usable? Because I don't see any Confederates manning it. They may have decided they needed the extra infantry. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Rich. I think you do need infantry bodies. Although if you could get that gun rolled up close enough, you could really stop some of these positioning when they come up on the fence right there. Because in this map, people like to hunker down and really just shoot from a strong position. For example, I know one guy that likes these rocks over here. Used them very effectively last time we were here. You know who I'm talking about. So here they are. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fun. Historically, I apologize if you're new to the channel. If you've been here before, then you'll hear this again. This represents the center part of the battlefield. So in the early afternoon is when this portion of the battlefield was attacked. Excuse me. If you look in the distance, you see the Dunker Church. Excuse me. And the West Woods. And then there's your Mama Farm on fire. And you've got your East Woods over here. And behind all the smoke, in the distance, you see the Miller House and the Miller Cornfield, and the North Woods off in the distance. So the Union Army actually came from this area right here, and they were really going across the field and attacking the West Woods and hitting portions over there. But a portion of that army actually broke off to the left and came down this bloody lane and found Confederates there waiting for them. And so they actually came over one brigade at a time and then basically got mutilated by the Confederates for hours. And then finally, one Union brigade that was kind of out of position actually was able to turn the Confederate flank and get down on this road and fire down the lane, and it became a bloodbath known as the Bloody Lane. And then one bad order when Confederate units were getting tangled up with each other, one bad order to fall back turned into a full retreat, and the whole lane was emptied out of Confederates, and everybody started running back this way toward the Piper Farm. This is where Longstreet has been given credit for taking over a Confederate battery with his staff and saving the Confederate Army, when really it was D.H. Hill's suicide attacks back against the lane that prevented a Union rout of the center. All right, so here is your 8th Florida. And
Just go at the fence.
8th Alabama in the corner. Schimmel likes this corner.
Immer so, egal wo sie hin wollen, wir blockieren quasi ihren Weg. Wenn sie in irgendwelchen Steilen wollen, lassen
So we'll see how the Union decides to attack this position. All right, here they come down the road. This is the 20th New York. See Toby out front. I don't know if Weber had to leave. Toby leading the troops there. And that would put the 52nd way over here. Now this is a little different. I mean, I've seen guys go this way, but never this far back necessarily. All right, so Frank and the boys coming this way. Through the corn, they'll attack the right flank. There's your point of contention. So, 8th Alabama's got some spotters out there waiting for Frank and the guys. And then 8th Florida, not as far down as probably what they're expecting. Yeah, I agree with you. I think on this map, you have to stay as one group. Yeah, I mean, this is the 20th out here.
Yep, two scouts.
You know what?
We should hide.
Don't shoot.
You guys have good eyes.
You missed. Guess what? Don't shoot, guys.
Large battalion comes over the hill.
Oh, no.
Oh shit. Already at the ready.
All right, they're seeing them. Not sure how. Guess that was a scout out there talking. But that's 52nd, and they're coming. We can get some cinematics of these boys on the fence here.
aber auf jeden Fall sich eine Einheit dort hinten von den Feinden in den Büschen.
Ah.
Eine Fahne, ja.
Eine.
Fuck, das sind die großen.
Ah, 50 Seconds. Jetzt sind die natürlich auf unsere Kleinen drauf.
Dürfen wir verstärken? Ja. Komm, Harris, nimm dir mal die Hälfte und die verstärken so schnell wie es geht. Nur die Hälfte, nicht mehr.
Also Second Rank.
Hm?
Second Rank on your feet.
Ja, wir schicken schon was.
On your feet, Second Rank.
Nee, wir haben einfach nur Gegner rechts, soll ich sagen.
Viel Glück, Ryan. Second
Ja,
Rank.
du brauchst Verstärkung.
Okay,
All right, Florida already shooting at the 20th.
Okay, second rank on your feet. Right.
Second feet,
Double
right
quick
face.
forward march.
Flagge, du müsstest jetzt doch wieder ein bisschen nach vorne kommen.
And 8th Florida not wasting any time. They're getting down on the corner here to engage the 20th New York.
Okay, take it.
Take aim.
Take him, boys.
Wo ist Hoffmann? Hoffmann?
Fire.
Hoffmann is here.
Die schicken Verstärkung rüber.
Okay, okay.
No, I agree on that. You don't want the 20th on your flank. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, don't stand.
Or any of these companies for that matter. See, Toby's got his men out there.
Fahr! Sehr schöne Salve, Jungs.
Trying to keep the morale of his men up. Meanwhile, Schimmel's moved his guys up to the fence. In the lane. Waiting for the 52nd to show themselves.
Steven noch nicht aim.
Haben wir einen guten Schützen?
Hier.
Na, warte mal, jetzt
Hier.
kommt gleich. Warte. Jetzt nicht mehr.
Nee, die warten, die wollen uns beten.
Komm, ich versuch mal.
Nein!
Okay, wir lassen uns mal wieder ein bisschen nach links fahren. Ja.
All the men getting prepared for the onslaught they know is about to hit them.
Dann bereitet schon mal darauf vor, jetzt entweder nach links, nach rechts zu sprinten oder hier zu verteidigen. Das kann gleich alles passieren davon.
All right, you see the 52nd starting to move. I think that's a counter march.
Phil, komm ran. Komm ran.
Sauer drauf.
Sure is.
Mit damit. So schön.
They saw the 8th Alabama waiting for them. They've decided to move off. Trying to get a better position, maybe to support the 20th down here. 20th looks like they've backed off a bit.
Wir marschieren nach vorne und dann kommt direkt ein Feuerbefalls.
The 8th Florida being effective, as usual.
Northeast, northeast. Yeah, but we can hardly hit them there.
They can see the 52nd from there.
Scout maybe on the
Okay, take aim.
52nd see them too. Uh-oh.
Fire!
Aim high, guys.
A lot of low shots. Oh, you see the Alabama, though, coming in to support. Oh, a fire coming in from 52nd. Knocking the guys down, but here's your 8th Alabama. Sending it back. Look at that. Knocking down a lot of those 52nd boys. All right, but here comes Toby. 20th coming up. Sending a volley into the 8th Florida. 8th Florida caught between a rock and a hard place here. They're trying to fight their way out of it. Shooting at both units. 52nd's getting the hell out of there.
They're moving away on the north.
Wir schießen Nordwesten da oben hin.
I know, but we're the right flank, so northeast is our target.
Lots of rounds coming in, but the 8th Florida still holding their ground. 8th Alabama back up on the fence again. 52nd doesn't want to commit too heavily at this point.
Aber Kreuzfeuer von 2 Einheiten ist nicht gut.
And the 20th New York. Still holding their position.
Cancel reload.
Ceasefire, cancel reload.
Right face. Prepare
Right
to
face.
At the double quick forward.
At the
March.
double, forward.
All right, Toby moving his men out. Look how fast these guys are.
Over the fence.
Crossing the road right in the face of the 8th Florida. Let's see if they can
Over the
get
second
any shots in on them.
Over the second fence. Left oblique.
Left oblique.
Left
All right, he's
oblique.
trying to link up with the 52nd.
March.
Fence.
Prepare to hold.
Prepare to hold.
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 All right, so he's gone up, got himself some cover.
Front.
Reload.
Reload.
All right, 8th Alabama over here. They're moving to the left. They see the 52nd trying to flank them.
Orte Double Ranks bleiben. Double Ranks bleiben.
Ja, die kommen immer noch ein bisschen rüber da oben. Ihr seht das?
Wir gehen wieder zurück auf unsere alte Pose. About face. Double click forward. Double.
Hinten anschließen.
So doing a lot of positioning here, a lot of back and forth. They're waiting for the clock to tick.
Just a fake push.
No, I see the flag on the northeast. Oh, I mean, yeah, northeast.
Yeah, I can still see them on the hill.
Hoffman looking for
that's
the
from
enemy.
unit that came from the left. Oh, there.
Yeah, you see that?
Both
Yeah,
here.
you see the flag? Yeah.
They're
There's
moving
the flag.
right.
They're moving right.
That's not a good target right now. We only see
Yeah,
the head.
second flag is on the
But we
northeast.
can volley them.
Yeah, we can try.
Jungs.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, no.
Rücken bitte.
No, that's stopped. Okay.
So you hear him talking about
Take
getting a
aim.
volley on them. See what they can do against the 20th.
Westen direkt, Jungs. Ja, leicht über die Hügelkuppe zielen. Make ready. Da, wo der Rauch ist, Jungs.
Da, wo der Rauch
There's the volley coming in. Hit a lot of
Make
fences.
ready, take aim. Fire! Reload! Ganz knapp über die
Yeah, a lot of high shots there, I'm afraid.
Zielen.
And the Confederates can't come across this field, so it's really going to be up to these Union guys to make the attack.
March. Im double quick.
Another counter march here by the 52nd. Doesn't look like they want to go head to head with the 8th Alabama at this point of the battle. I don't blame them. No need to lose too many men too early.
Keine Angaben außer die eine bestätigt, die andere sehe ich nicht.
See Harris and Schimmel having a discussion there.
Yeah.
8th Florida doing a pretty good job holding us to the right flank.
to that tree line.
Yeah.
You see the 20th coming all the way back
Yeah.
across. Oh, 50 seconds aiming at him. Oh,
Northeast.
there it is.
Fire. Okay, the other unit is coming to the right. McMaster.
All right, so now 8th Florida in that rock and a hard place position again, getting fired on by 2 different companies.
Second Lieutenant, wie sieht's bei Ihnen aus? Haben Sie zwei?
Oh ja, gut. Die eine Einheit ist im Nord-Nordosten, die zweite flankiert gerade rechts. Also,
We'll see if Schimmel can
ja.
put any, give any support to these guys. And here they come.
Okay, at the right oblique.
Right oblique,
Right to the
take aim.
bushes. Take aim.
On the field.
Toby back out in his spot here.
Take aim.
Oh, Frank and the 52nd are out there too. Here they come.
Hello.
A massive Union
You
regiment
want
coming this way.
Reload.
That must be Frank. Maybe that's Toby up in the hill there. Yeah, here comes Winters out front. Look at him. They are coming straight after the Florida and Alabama, who's also in the road. Here's your first massive attack. 52nd New York.
Come on.
Stopping at the corner.
Hold the ground, stop.
Hold the ground.
And 8th Alabama going straight in. Countercharge in effect. 8th Alabama going into the 52nd New York. And here comes the 8th Florida with them. 8th Florida coming in to help destroy the 52nd New York. I believe the 20th too far to help. No, here's the 20th New York coming across the field as well. Toby coming in to try to mop up, but there's a whole lot of Confederates here. 20th New York in on the corner, pouring fire into the Confederates. A great deal of those have gotten back behind the fence line. 20th New York coming out with the bayonet. Can they do it? Lots of Confederates still here. The boys have to feel confident, but Toby and the boys still coming up the hill, into the fence, into the corn. There's a lot of Confederates back here.
Hold them, boys.
But the 20th is still trying to push.
Sehr gut, Jungs. Aufwärts, links.
Come here, yeah.
Sehr gut.
Toby and the boys finally getting the picture, I think, that it might be lost. Speaking of lost, he's got the flag.
Sehr gut. Kommt zurück hier. Hast mir einen Arsch gerettet gerade. Hier bei mir sammeln.
Toby's still trying to hold this position. It's very brave. I like this. He needs to get as close as he can to that point of contention. They're not running away. Look at him.
Ja, der Sack.
Darf der überhaupt dann
Hilarious.
Naja, ist auch egal.
So you'd have to say the 20th won that little bout there. The Confederates have left the area. So Toby and his men trying to get repositioned on this fence line. 52nd having to regroup completely as well. So the first action, it's kind of a draw, but Toby's guys are still alive. And you got your 8th Florida back on the point of contention. That's our boy Morphos. 8th Alabama.
Our unit is actually dead, we guess.
Actually dead. You are going to
Ah, here comes Toby. Look at this. 20th New York. I love the aggressive play. Here he comes.
Vermute, das sei eine komplette Linie, Sir.
Bringing what's left of the 20th with him. There's Polly.
Left oblique.
Left oblique.
Prepare to hold.
Prepare to hold.
He knows where the Confederates are, and there's a lot of them here. Wow. Not a lot of 20th.
Independent fire.
Independent
fire. Ladet Patrol, wenn ihr könnt.
So to see if the Confederates know that they're here.
Verstärkung rein.
Ja, darauf warten.
Now can the 52nd get in here and really help out the New Yorkers?
Bis festhalten, das wird jetzt eklig wahrscheinlich.
Ja, das wird gleich ein bisschen eklig.
Yeah, that was a great counterattack by the Alabama.
Ja, die haben links kommt ein
Zwei Verluste.
So got a couple shots coming in, nothing major. There's the 52nd.
Zwei fahren.
Oh, 52nd swinging around to the left flank of the Confederates. Confederates going that way as well. Look at this.
There is enemy flag on the left.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, they're trying to get an angle on the 20th, but they got the 52nd behind them. I hope they know it. Oh my God, 52nd coming all the way back around. Schimmelfinnig and his boys got his back to the 52nd. Look how far to the left the 52nd are going. That's crazy. I didn't know they can go that far.
Nachricht zu achten, Server, der sagt, sie sollen
All right, 52nd is behind them. Yeah, they found out. They got out of the road.
Down the northwest.
Or out of the field. All right, 20th is backing off as well. And 8th Florida now on the point of contention.
Hold your ground.
Trying to hold back the Great Blue Wave.
Double ranks on my left and reload.
Double ranks on his left and reload. All reload and all fixed bayonets.
Also direkt zu schimmeln.
Ah, meine linke Konzentration, Jungs. Danke. So.
Ganz ruhig.
Nicht schieben.
Da schiebt den.
Genau. Alle mit dem Quicktime.
Yeah, they're moving again. 52nd coming all the way down. Where did the 20th end up? Alright, they're just on the fence. They'll be coming in. The whole Confederate Army is grouped up, so that's good. 52nd is gonna have the work cut out for him here.
In die Linie, in die
In die
Linie.
Linie, Jungs. In die Linie, in die Linie.
Ihr seht direkt voraus, Maisfeld.
In the corn.
Hier, ja.
Fiber Company, make ready.
Fire company, make ready.
You see Schimmel coming this way.
At the fence.
Oh ja.
Wow.
Hey.
Begrüß Sie mal.
Oh man. You heard the huzzah. Confederates are engaged. That was a hell of a volley by the 52nd. Now, technically, the Confederates are surrounded if Toby
Hello,
will press
Tim.
his advantage, and you know he's going to. Look at this. 20th moving back up into the field. Toby and the boys coming straight up to press their advantage. Put these Confederates in a pincer. They're going to be hard-pressed to survive. Toby can make a long way up on this point of contention here.
It's a line on the right.
All right, you see the Floridians. They got wind of it. They've turned to face the 20th. Hoffman and the boys. Looking at a bunch of bluecoats coming this way. These men are exchanging fire directly over the bloody lane. Oh my God, the 20th is just knocking Floridians down. And that red line is drooping away from the Confederates. Frank and the boys have not moved, but they're getting the worst of it. Looks like the Alabama really pouring it into them. A lot of Alabama stretched out along this fence line. And you heard it there. Now both sides engaged. Eighth Florida getting decimated by the 20th New York with small arms fire across the road here. And it's up to them to hold that point of contention. Oh, flag bearer goes down.
Back and Bowladen, Jungs. Durchhalten. Pick up the colors.
There aren't many left. Somebody's got to pick up that flag. Who's going to be the brave man to do it? Private Black. It was nice knowing you. Oh, God, I knew that was going to happen. You poor bastard. Oh, where did the colors go? Did they shoot them into the ground or something? I don't even see them now. All right, well, it looks like the 52nd has started to peel out, and now the 20th is going to feel some pressure here. And Toby's feeling that pressure, and he's getting the hell out. Both sides engaged. He couldn't quite get the point of contention all the way over to his side. It's so tough with just so few men. But with Toby now being dead, you see the guys getting the hell out of there. So 8th Florida, hey, only one man, but the 8th Alabama came back in to really help. There's Schimmelfinnig. And you got Frank in the 52nd hiding in Hogs Rocks over here.
Ihr seht, Mündungsfeuer
It's a great position.
unterhalb des einzelstehenden Baums.
I didn't jinx it.
Nach rechts.
I didn't jinx it. I just knew what was going to happen. I think Black did too. He just he had to do it. It's hilarious.
Ihr seht sie
So-
da links am Picket Zone. An diesem Picket Fence. Scheiß.
20th still standing out in the field, man. They like to do that. They're brave lads. I wonder if these guys are getting auto-balanced weird or something. I think the numbers are about even.
Nein. Richter, deiner.
Befreundete Kräfte nähern sich.
So you see everybody giving each other hell here. 1845 left, and that number is going away from the Confederates.
Vorne in der Ecke drin.
Genau, da wo die zwei.
Where are they exactly?
Hier nicht hinlaufen.
Oh, they've moved up. Okay, so
Perfekt.
looks like 8th Alabama have moved up. Yeah, man, I love the aggressiveness. They're not just sitting here waiting for the Yankees to attack them. They are getting right up close and personal.
Weitergegeben.
Und jetzt ein
See 52nd shooting where they used to be.
Hoffmann braucht Hilfe, sein erstes Gefecht überhaupt.
Achso.
Gut, dann
In
machen
Ruhe
wir das Ding
nachladen.
hier.
These guys all wait for each other to fire. It's pretty impressive.
Die gucken Richtung
So
Norden.
Schimmel trying to get his boys ready. I've kind of lost the 8th Florida. I'm the 20th. All right, 8th Florida back in the corner. 20th still out in the field. Toby's back, and they're moving out. Toby wants that point of contention. He can taste it. It's right there, and he's got his instincts are correct because there's not a ton of Floridians or anybody out here for that fact. Harris is about the only Confederate in the corner at this point, and they're going to take that. Oh, here they come. Hoffman and the 8th Florida. Here they come. Just in the nick of time, and Toby's going to get surprised.
Fuck.
Hoffman and the Florida
On the
show
fence,
up,
on the fence, on the fence.
and the 20th don't know they're here. They got an opportunity to knock a bunch of them down, and they do. Look at that, 20th falling in mass. What an incredible volley by the 8th Florida. Flag goes down.
Hier langsam hoch,
Toby
den
and the
Hang hoch.
boys in mass confusion. They're running for their lives. Toby going back up the hill. Miller with the flag. Will anybody from the Florida be able to hit him?
Einfach anschließen.
Miller running for it.
Formier dich mal hier hinterm Zaun.
Ah, he's made it to safety.
Hinterm Zaun.
You see the Alabama have moved out of the road, back up into the corner, just about the same time as the 8th Florida came up. Toby got outnumbered real quick. I liked his instinct, though, to go for that point of contention. It was the right move. It's just the Floridians came out of nowhere, and at that time, Schimmel Finning and the boys decided to get back to the point. 52nd, look out, they're just patiently waiting. And both volleys almost simultaneous.
Ich habe zu früh geschossen.
So,
Was
Jungs.
anderes mir noch nie passiert.
This regiment's too damn big for all those rocks. There's just too many people here.
Wir haben links eine Linie,
But you can
die
see the
oberhalb
Union's
des
got a
Feld.
hard spot here. They're firing into the
Die
sun,
steht hier an dem
into the
Zaun
smoke. You just can't see much of anything at all.
Hey!
Here, Frank giving the order. They're going to do another volley. You see the Confederates got theirs off first, and they've got better cover. And they're not shooting into the sun, so it's a tough spot for Frank to be in right now. Let's see if Toby's going to get his guys back in time. 20th is known for very fast recovery.
Yeah.
No.
Let's recap the point.
Really?
Push up to
Okay.
the first fence.
Let's
Super quick,
move.
come on.
All right, Hoffman's instincts are good. He wants to get that point of contention back.
Up and over.
Keep scanning the flanks.
The more red on that line, the harder it's going to be for the Union. Okay, so now you see Toby and the 20th up on the hill, firing down into the 8th Florida, but they've got good cover here. And while the 52nd is paying attention to the Alabama, this is a good time.
Keiner was selber, oder?
Yeah, hold.
Northeast,
Okay,
northeast.
you see them northeast, directly northeast. Take aim.
Hey.
Fire.
It's hard to shoot up that hill, man.
Nix.
It's low or high?
Company, advance to the first fence on me.
Advance.
All right, you hear Schimmel doing the same thing. 52nd on the move.
Double rank.
All right, 52nd finally leaving the area.
Links anschließen. Sehr gut.
They're going to link up with the 20th
Forward.
and the 8th Florida backing off. Both sides engaged, but that line is red. Hoffman and the boys have done their job. Now it's back to the safety of the fence. Schimmel, Finnig, and the boys up to the fence line, but the 52nd are no longer here. So Schimmel moving over to face off with the 20th New York. And that's where the whole Union Army is. 52nd has gone up to link up with the 20th in the field here.
Und die anderen steht, oh ne, die rücken jetzt beide unterm Punktsymbol.
Du hast allein.
Einer ist noch da, einer ist noch
Sollen wir über rechts gehen, versuchen was wegzuziehen? Hier, Mob rein?
Schneider, du musst nach hinten.
You can see the movement of the Confederates off in the distance. 20th New York doing their best to pick them off one at a time. They've got good cover on that lane. Man, this is a beautiful shot right here. Look at the smoke. You heard that. Frank's putting the bayonets on. There's only one reason for that, folks. Let's get
Wir gehen
a...
an den Stein vorbei.
Paul,
Und dann
Süd,
nach den
Südwest,
Steinen
Fahne.
by the left flank wieder an den Zaun ran.
Well, it's beautiful with all this smoke right here.
Aber ich kann dir auch von
Flagge.
All right, so they're firing into the Confederates. I don't know how much effect they're having here. No, they must have knocked the flag down.
Damn. We love this game so much.
Ten boekstoel lijkt me pekje wel trefnej.
Pěkně napíčuje.
Můj to třeba opravit.
Just looking at the sky here. All right, looks like Frank and those guys are going back to the left again.
They're shifting left.
On
So trying to pull some heat away. See 20th volley coming in high. And all right, now you're going to have the Alabamians going back to the left. So the state of Alabama going left back into their original position. This is quite the cat and mouse game we got going on here.
Wir machen das schon. Alles gut.
Frank once again trying to get a leverage. But the Alabama coming up to meet him at the fence line. 52nd might be bigger than the Alabama. Can they knock him down? Oh, Toby's coming down the hill. It's a simultaneous charge. 52nd coming in and hitting the 8th Alabama. That one might go by the way of the Confederates, but Toby and the 20th against the 8th Florida. Oh, and they're still coming. They're all the way across the road. 8th Florida outnumbered slightly by the 20th, and they're not stopping. Over the fence, into the corn. You hear the huzzah. Taking losses. Spilka's got the flag. Run, Spilka. You're not. They're gone, dude. Run. Get out of there. Run, 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 run. They're trying to link up with the Alabama. He got there.
Guys,
Alabama survived the charge of the 52nd. But the point of contention is ticking away from the Alabama. Here they come. Counter charge into the 20th. 20th New York reloading. And they're about to get slaughtered. 8th Alabama coming in. th Alabama's tough. Yeah, this game really is beautiful, especially from this position, man, up above the action.
Sehr schön, sehr schön. Mach den kalt.
All right, none survived to tell the tale. 20th has been destroyed. A great defensive stand by the mighty 88. 52nd charge. Toby had a great charge across that field. It was beautiful to watch. And they were able to push off the Floridians. But by the time Spilka got word over to them that they've been overrun, Alabama was able to turn around and push the 20th off. So they've still got it, and the point of contention is all the way back Confederate. 10 minutes to go. Confederates are taking losses, but they're in a better position. But Frank and those guys have not gone away. They're still over in the rocks. Schimmel knows they've only got to hold them off for 9.5 minutes.
Independent fire if you see some.
So they're on the fence. They're trying to get into a position because they know the Union's going to be charging multiple times.
Max.
Direkt hinterm Stein sind sie.
Ja, 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 ran.
Come on, boys, on my left, double left.
Schimmel bringing his men up to the fence.
Come on. Unterschuss
52nd
jetzt.
pouring in a volley.
Take aim, boys.
Now it's time to take one.
Zurück in die Kuhle. Feuer! Kuhle zum Nachladen, kommt.
8th Alabama
Meine
chipping
Linke.
the hell out of that rock, but they didn't hit a whole lot of 52nd in that one. So 8th Florida over here.
Get
Left
some
face.
independent fire going.
Yep, I agree.
Am besten stellst du dir den Baum auf. Kieler, bist du das sicher?
Double quick.
I agree. They don't want to. You don't want your Confederates going to breaking, because if they do, then the Union will just charge them over and over and over. And as soon as that line turned blue, they would win the match. So
To the left oblique, take aim.
Schimmel is being a little aggressive here, but I understand.
Flobby got to stay at their,
It's how the man is made.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Hoffman and the boys taking a massive,
Oh shit.
massive volley there.
Yeah, this is fucking bloodbath.
Okay.
And everybody's looking at the
Welcome to
52nd.
Bloodbath.
Where is the
Take
20th? Oh, the 20th is
Take
way
it.
over
Second,
there.
boys.
So 52nd holding off the whole Confederate army.
Wait for it. Fire!
Oh, 8th Florida knocking down a couple of them. Here comes the volley.
Oh, good.
Brace.
By the way, I see 2 scouts on our right.
On the right,
Yeah, right.
All right, you're getting reinforcements in to the 52nd now.
On the right side on them, where they're going.
They're on our right.
Yeah, that's Toby. He's trying to get his men up.
Open rechts
Fuck's
Seite.
sake.
There they are.
The ones I don't want to be
20 rechts
sandwiched.
Seite.
20th, man. Always out there.
Yeah, on the road now.
Like a damn ghost. Oh, another volley coming in, 52nd. Schimmel Finnig playing peekaboo over here with the 52nd.
Schließt euch an, links.
Bisschen jetzt entspannt.
His men are in good cover. He just wants to get up and kill as many of them as he can.
Bisschen Leerlauf.
Ich habe 2 fahren gesehen.
Tief durchatmen.
But let's look at these New Yorkers. They're coming up the fence line one more time. Toby doesn't give a damn. He's going to do it until he wins.
Oh, front independent fire.
All right, he stopped him short this time. 8th Florida leveling their guns toward the 20th. They got a little bit more distance this time. You see the runner going across to the 52nd. They want to let them know the 20th is here.
Ah, nee, ist da.
Ich bin das.
Oh no, he's after the flag. Brave man, lost G, go get it. Sergeant going after the 20th flag.
Sehr, sehr gut.
Great job. You see it's starting to get dark on the map.
Mach ein Ball.
8th Florida backing off a little bit. They don't want to go to breaking.
We must stand our
Come on,
ground.
boys.
We fight for our right.
Oh, 8th Alabama.
Oh, ja, der ist tot,
I've lost. There's 8th Florida in there, right? Yeah, 8th Florida. Not a lot of them. There's a lot of Alabama here. Just some Florida there too. And the 20th pushing up. They want that point of contention. They want to try to force that counterattack here with 5 minutes left. Looks like they're...
Fiber company, make ready.
Oh, they're getting an angle on the Alabama. Alabama has got to get out of that road. Look at that. They have flanked the Alabama. Close to historically accurate, but the Alabama don't stay in the road. They got out of there. Toby with a great move right there. 5 minutes left. It's coming back toward the Union. See Schimmel trying to take a peek. Oh, there's your Florida. I had lost them, but they're moving to the right. They're getting behind the 20th here. 20th now having to take fire from the 8th Alabama up close and personal. There aren't many that can survive this kind of a contest. See the Yankees in the smoke. This leaves the 52nd out to maneuver, and oh yeah, here they come. 52nd moving up to the fence line. Up close and personal, these Yankees mean business. 8th Alabama in a tough spot right here. Florida's spread out. They're going to have to come back this way. One way or the other. See Toby and his men still holding their ground. 4 minutes left. But there's still a lot of red on that line, and it's not really ticking toward the Union at all.
Jungs, nach rechts. Nach rechts, alle mal nach rechts. Shift right. Schießt euch links.
All right, Toby going over to link up with the 52nd New York. And now here that, oh, there it goes. That red line is bleeding fast. Holy crap. They are capping the point, and they're doing it fast. Oh, if the Confederates have to get across this road, it will certainly be a bloody lane. This is best case scenario for the Union Army right here at this point. Confederates are a little bit spread out, somewhat confused. You see them pouring back in now. Did the Alabama go around the other side? No, there's a whole lot of them still coming back in. 3 minutes left, and this line is almost blue. These Confederates have got to get something going, and going fast. 8th Florida out in the field, moving in the opposite direction. They're wanting to get around a flank on them. There's 8th Alabama. What's left of them here? God, look at all those Yankees. But we still got a lot of time, 2 minutes 55 seconds, as long as the Union doesn't get the Confederates into a breaking situation. And there it is, counterattack. The clock has changed over to 6 minutes and 53 seconds. This actually goes against the Union here. They're now engaged. Confederates are taking losses, 6 minutes 41 seconds. So this extends the match. Let's see what we can get here. Got a feeling Schimmel and the boys are going to come in masse and charge these guys. You can see them there starting to come in. There's Schimmel. They're coming across the road. 50 seconds saw him. Oh, but a wave coming in. Volley coming in from the Floridians. And here come the Alabama. It's a lot of ground to cover. Will the Florida be able to come in to support? Yes, they do. Florida on that side of the road as well, coming in. Hoffman and the boys coming in from the backside. You see Morphos going after Frank and Toby. Oh, goes down. It is a killing spree in the fields of Maryland. But the Confederates have done it. They've pushed the Yankees off. Great work by the mighty 88 to push off a strong Union force there. So that blue line starting to bleed back Confederate. Confederates are breaking. This is a very dangerous position, but as soon as they can get that counterattack back, they're actually going to be, they should come off breaking. So this will be very interesting, and the advantage will go back to them. All right. The Union's got to get something going right now. If they can come here really fast, that's going to be tough.
Look to the right, look to the left.
See, everybody's nervous. That was a great pincer move. I agree.
Nice.
We're just scanning the horizon along with the Confederates. So the Union doesn't have to be in a huge rush here, but if they can get back down and push the Confederates off while this counterattack is going on and the Confederates are breaking, then they're going to be they're in a position to win the match. But too little too late. There's a whole lot of Confederates that just flooded into the bloody lane here, and they're about to counter this counterattack. There you go. They're back to taking losses, and the clock's ticking. 2:46 to go. And the Confederates feel confident that they can have victory here. What are these Union boys going to do? Here's your 20th New York.
Dürfte ich vorschlagen, dass wir bis vor an den Hügelkamm gehen und den Feind mit
And there's your 52nd, Frank and the boys. Coming back this way. Or those... Yeah, 52nd. They're going to have to come in as one unit. I think they know that, but they're going to have to come all the way across that field as well. Okay, you see the 8th Florida moving off, giving them a couple targets to hit. And here they come. The whole Union Army, 155, and they're coming straight down the field. And 8th Alabama seems to be wavering. They're guarding against. They're just pulling back off the fence line, making them come across. Very organized defense, but you see a lot of Union coming across right here. Your 52nd. Trying to engulf the 8th Alabama. 8th Florida over to help. Oh, but they're making progress on this left side. Oh, flag goes down. Nope. Toby in the 20th over here as well. 53 seconds. Both sides taking losses. I see equal numbers of Yankees and Confederates. No, it's Confederate now. They've done it. I believe they've held them off. Harris is still here. That's going to be it. There's no way they're going to get back in 36 seconds. So a hell of a stand once again by the mighty 88. 8th Alabama and 8th Florida. We still got one man. It's Fritz. Look at Fritz. He's going to do it by himself. Fritz with the sword. Dodging bullets. Swinging, but he can't dodge the bayonet. He got one of them. 8 seconds to go. And I believe the mighty 88 has done it. Well done. Man, a really strong attack by the Union, but they just couldn't pull it off there at the end. Congratulations to 8th Alabama and 8th Florida for a win at the Bloody Lane. Congratulations to the 52nd New York and the 20th New York for having such a strong battle plan. Great job for everyone. I really enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, maybe subscribe. Come back and watch this next week. We do it every Saturday. As a matter of fact, actually, I wanted to announce I'm not going to be here next Saturday, actually. But if you want to subscribe to me on Twitch, you can do that as well. I'm an affiliate now, so that really helps to grow the channel. Maybe put some money into it so I can get some better gear. But until next time, my name is Jehovah, and I will catch you later. Goodbye.